Hey guys, what is going on? It is Ned5 here, and today I'm going to be talking about the second World Tournament, talking a little bit about it, how it went for me, and just kind of what I think needs to be changed about it a little bit. And yeah, let me know how you guys did as well. Like, let me know what where you got in ranks or where you think you did, because it does change a little bit. You might get you will generally get boosted up because a lot of the people in the like top tiers and stuff like that are there's hackers and cheaters and stuff like that, so they will get banned and like get removed off the list because they can figure it out. So that's why they kind of have a few days, and plus it's they need a few days to get all the rewards together and stuff because it's a lot of rewards. So yeah, the thing I wanted to talk about is just how ridiculous the tournament was. The first tournament, when I did that, I was trying to go as hard as I could. I had a decent team, I don't remember what rank I was, but I was pretty decent ranked, and not even like I think 50 or 60, and I did pretty well. I got in like 20,000, I think, something like that, so I don't think that was that bad. But then because of my team and everything, it's just I didn't understand how the tournament worked at first. So also, if you guys don't know how to get the most points, I have the video. I'll put that in the description, put an annotation, all that good stuff, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. It's my first video actually in a while that's done really good on my channel, so I'm really happy for that. So that's definitely giving me motivation to keep on going with Dokkan videos. But getting back to the World Tournament, it was so stressful for the second one because as soon as I've kind of figured out how it works and everything, I was going as hard as I could. So my plan was, which it seemed like a lot of other people's plan was that if you can get to 100 wins and get to the Beerus tier, you can get all the mission rewards. Because all the mission rewards was to get to the Beerus tier. Through every tier, you got a reward, and then through every certain set of wins, you got a reward. I think it was like 1 to 20 wins, you got an award, and then I think it was like maybe 25, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. And then I know there's 30. Then after that was 50, and then after that was 70, and then 100. So, I mean, there's a lot of rewards in there, a lot of good rewards, though, and I think it was well worth to try and get 100 wins, but for me, I couldn't do it. So, on average, first of all, the tournament was 6 days long, which 6 days is way too much for the tournament. They've really got to figure out a way to shorten that, 3 days, 4 at the most, but 6 days, I couldn't keep up with it. It was just too much time, it was too much time to have, ruin, and it was just, 6 days, it's like, my rank could go down instantly if I have something come up or whatever. I lose a day. When I fell asleep and woke up, I was down 1,000 ranks every time, which, by the way, in my also in my video for how to get the most points, I was ranked 2,500 or whatever. After that, the next day or so, I got to around 1,500. What am I talking about? 1,900 in rank. That was my highest rank, and then I dropped down to 2.8 or something the next day. I was like, I can't keep doing this. I'm gonna keep going down. So then my plan was, which again a lot of other people's was to get 100 wins and then start just doing the method that I had on my my first video, which was to just keep repeating the first round and get a bunch of points, because after that you've gotten all the rewards, there's no reason to keep winning anymore, so might as well keep doing this method to get all the points. I actually did the math, and for how much time you waste for a tournament, it's about 20-25 minutes, so around there, and trying to do, estimate it from that to how many hours you'd have to play a day to get on average 20 wins out of 6 days. That's about I think it was 6.5 to 7.5 hours. That is mind-blowing how much time you have to waste. I mean, of course you have school and work or some school anyways. Most people have work. It's you either have one, the other, or both. And not only that, if you have freaking lives, not to be rude, but, if you have lives, spending it with other people, hanging out, doing whatever, that's going to cut into a lot of the time, too, although you can play while you're moving. Drains a lot of your battery, especially for me. I kept losing a lot of battery, so it's I had to stop. I was addicted. And, so yeah, me and my friend Speedy, I'll put his link down in the description, by the way, as well. He's been uploading Dokkan battles as well, or Dokkan battle videos as well. And so we just got tired of it. We're we've gotten such high ranks. He was he was getting near the top 1,000 to get that Gohan, but we just couldn't do it. And I was like, if he can barely not get it, I don't think I'm gonna get it or get near where he's at, so might as well give up. We got to a point where the Beerus tier had over 1,500 people in it. We're if they're already at the Beerus tier with 1,500 people, we're assuming that, and this was right before we got to the Beerus tier, where if they're at that rank, that means that those are the top 1,500 people in the game, which, because the tiers go by points, that means I don't think we'll ever be able to pass them to get to that top 1,000. We're forget it, we give up. We just couldn't do it. So I hope they do cut it down. And then, like I said, I ended up not playing these last 2-3 days because it was just so much like work to it, and it just was draining me. I could play Dokkan Battle, I think, quite a lot every day, or a decent amount every day, but to do the World Tournament over and over and over, that routine just killed me. If I were to do routines to get something like Awakening Medals, whatever, but such a long process to get some of these guys, and then some it's like I really have to struggle with, like trying to get that Gohan is a maximum struggle. I just couldn't do it, so I gave up on it. I got a decent rank. I ended up dropping from like 1900, at least from the last point that I had, all the way down to 9800 in the last day. So, I'm perfectly fine with it because the difference between around 9800 and like the next rank is like a few medals and I think 3 SSR tickets instead of a gold ticket, so I'm fine with it. And it's like 135 Awakening medals instead of 137. I am perfectly fine with that. At least I get 1 guaranteed SSR. I was hoping to get 2 because if you get 100 wins in the tournament, you got 2, which was good. I think that's a good reward, but I couldn't get to it, so I gave up on that. I was hoping to get to at least 50 or 70 then in the last couple days because I was like, I can get those 12 Dragon Stones because I think it's 5 for 50 and 7 for 70, which would make sense. But yeah, I just couldn't get to those points because I just didn't have time, and I said, forget it, I don't care. But yeah, I hope they do fix something about the World Tournament. I think that it was just way too long, and it just put such a toll on me. I know a lot of people, like Living Ichigo, he played in the last... what did he play? He played in the last couple days when he got his account back finally. The dude massacred the tournament. He got like a top 100, he said, or he was close to it. And of course, he did say he got 100 wins, which again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but to get wins, it takes a certain amount of time, 6.5 to 7.5 hours a day. That is an insane amount of time to spend on freaking Dokkan Battle, and especially because he was at a point where he had a few days left, that means he spent more time on that, at least like 8 hours plus a day in that, and to get 100 wins. So he was averaging like 33 wins a day at least, maybe more. It's like the dude just spent the whole time doing that. And, I'm not talking about rank. Rank's a different thing, because if he's doing a method or whatever, he can rank up a lot quicker. But once you get to, like, wins, getting 100 wins, you can pretty much get it down to the math of it, how much time you'd have to waste. If you're going at the fastest speed possible, nonstop, just doing whatever, if you're going at the fastest speed possible, it's going to take a ton of time out of you. And so the way he mentioned, like, he's in a high managerial position and this and that, and he also works out. It's like, how the hell did he have time for that? I don't know. Whether he wasn't working or whatever, or when he wasn't working, he literally just was playing Dokkan and not sleeping. I don't know. I mean, I gotta give him a round of applause for that, because I mean, takes a ton of effort to do, but it's like, I just don't think that was like it's just a possibility for me. I don't know. That's just me, but yeah, that is how I did in the World Tournament. That's what I think about the World Tournament. Let me know what you guys think about the World Tournament down in the comments, and let me know what rank you guys got or how you think you did. And if you used my method as well, I want to know if you guys used that and got a lot of points out of it. And also in the next few days, once I get the rewards from the World Tournament, I'll be doing an opening for those SSR tickets and the DB Saga tickets. I will also be doing a regular summoning video, and then I do want to make just an update video on the different kinds of, like, just a general intro of the Dokkan Battle, videos of what I'm going to be uploading and stuff like that, because I definitely want to get down to that. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to have something random in the background, probably playing with Dokkan, getting some Awakening Medals and stuff like that, because I'm trying to awaken the Gohan from the Bojack thing. I got him the first time from a while ago, but I never got the medals to awaken him, so I'm trying that right now. And, hopefully I can get that and awaken him into Super Saiyan Gohan, because I heard he's pretty good, and I have a good Super Saiyan team right now, and he'd be a good addition to that. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan Battle content. This is something I'm going to be trying to pump out. I don't want to say daily, but every few days. Oh, I hope. Maybe daily. We'll see if I can get the content out. But for how busy I am, I think it'll be every 2 days, maybe 3. But we'll see how it goes. But I'm definitely going to keep uploading Dokkan content. So yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!